Happy Monday, kings and queens. I hope that everyone had a wonderful weekend and that you are ready to tackle the week ahead. I know I am. I'm feeling energized. I'm feeling pumped. I am ready for a new week ahead. Part of why is because of the motivation that I have for you today, right? So today's Monday motivation is for someone who needs to be told that it is time to start pursuing excellence. It is time to start pursuing excellence over success. Listen, hear me out. So this is something that a friend of mine were talking about last week, about how God really desires and is pleased with people who pursue a spirit of excellence in him. I know that I'm not mediocre. I know that God did not make me no mediocre girl, okay? And yet there are areas in my life where I have settled for mediocre, where I've settled for being mediocre, for pursuing mediocre, for accepting mediocre, and yet God is calling me to excellence. God calls all of us to excellence. I believe that God is calling us to a higher standard, and that is the standard of excellency, right? I think that too often, at least for myself, I'm speaking for myself because this is what I've been reflecting on lately, right? When I see things going a certain way smooth enough, right? I'm seeing enough success. I can easily compromise excellency because I've achieved that success. It's like that saying of like, success is your biggest enemy, or like success is your, I don't remember the quote. If I find it, I'll put it here for y'all. But like when you see success, right, like you can become really complacent. You start to set back and be like, okay, things are going okay. But can you truly say, God has been asking me, like, can you truly say, right, after I did last week's video on being faithful, can you say you've been faithful if you haven't truly pursued that spirit of excellence? Can you truly say that every gift and skill and talent and ability and role and responsibility that I've given you, and that you have consciously and intentionally done everything that you can to make sure that you are excellent in that? Because you know what, guys, when we pursue that excellency, we are gonna see success. And when we see that success and we stand out, God gets the glory from that. And I love what I was reading in Proverbs 22:9. The verse says, "Do you see a man who excels in his work? He will stand before kings. He will not stand before unknown men." Daniel, we see this through Daniel in the Bible. It says in Daniel 6:3, "Then this Daniel distinguished himself above the governors and satraps because an excellent spirit was in him, and the king gave thought to setting him over the whole realm." I think like, wow, part of why I am where I am in a mediocre state is not because God hasn't blessed me with the best positions, with the best roles, the best skills and abilities, but because I'm not carrying this spirit of excellency, at least not like I used to, right? And so I'm just praying, my prayer is that for God to impart that spirit within me, that I would be so intentional and conscious of pursuing that spirit of excellency, but with the right motive. And so I hope that today, this week, that you would be so intentional to reflect on what areas of your life you haven't been pursuing excellency in, right? Don't get so caught up in being successful that you miss that piece of excellency in it. Because I promise you, as you pursue that excellency, as you pursue really truly investing in growing and learning and excelling in everything that you're doing, you're going to be successful, but you're going to be successful with excellence. And when that happens, God is truly going to shine through you. You're going to be distinguished. You're going to be set apart, and they're going to know the God that you serve must be wonderful. The God that you serve must be amazing, because you are. Right? So let God shine through you today through you pursuing excellency. That's all that I have for you all. Have a wonderful week. I love you all so much. Mwah.